Gurudev. Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to talk about female reproductive system. That is the continuation of human reproduction. So, among so the major part of the female reproductive system consists of pair of ovary. So you can see in this clip pair of ovaries, accessory ducts, and external genitalia. These are the major three parts in the female reproductive system. The first one, paired ovaries. Where we can see in paired ovaries? We can see in here the paired ovaries on either side. This one and this one. These are the two ovaries on either side. So actually, ovaries or ovary, they are the primary sex organ. Ovary is the primary sex organ in females. Ovaries are producers ova or egg, we can say female gamete. Remember this point. Ovary is the female gonad, whereas ova or egg, they are considered as the female gamete. Ovary not only produces ova or egg, they also produces steroid ovarian hormones, that is progesterone and estrogens. These two are the hormones produced by the ovaries. So we can consider progesterone and estrogen. These two are the female sex hormones. You have to remember that point. They are the female sex hormones. We will be discussed later. Then, where they are located, ovaries. Usually ovaries are 2 to 4 centimeter in length. They are located on both sides, left and right side, lower abdomen. Here in this diagram, you can note this point. Pelvic region, they are usually lower abdomen located. So they are attached by the or fixed by the pelvic wall by ligaments. That's what you call ligaments. We can see ligament here. Clearly we can visible ligaments. So where they are located? Lower abdomen in the pelvic wall. Usually the ovaries are present. In the next clip, the ovary are surrounded by a thin epithelium membrane, that what you call ovarian stroma. So ovary is covered by a thin membrane which is usually made up of epithelial membrane, that is called ovarian stroma. Then in the ovarian stroma, outside the stroma, what you call outer cortex, and inner, it is called medulla. So ovarian stroma further classified into two categories, that is the stroma outer called as cortex, and inner, that is called medulla. These are the two important structures comes under ovarian stroma. So ovary contains a group of cells. Here we can see a group of cells. They are called ovarian follicles or Graafian follicles. You can see in this diagram. Ovarian follicles and Graafian follicles. So in the Graafian follicle, we can see centrally placed ovum. So in this picture, we can see in here the centrally placed ovum means the follicles which contains egg or ova in the beginning stage which are centrally placed. Then the second part, accessory ducts in the female reproductive system. Among this female reproductive system diagram is very important, your examination point of view. So please note this point. They may be asked 5 mark questions and easiest one you can easily score. And you have to label properly. For 5 marks you have to label at least 10 label, proper label. In this part, accessory ducts. The first one is oviduct or fallopian tube. Two oviducts. Here this one and this one. These are two oviducts. Then uterus or womb. This part. That is called uterus. Then part number 3, vagina. Here we can see vagina. These are the major 3 parts in the accessory ducts. Let us study one by one. Which one you have to study? First one. Yes, oviducts or fallopian tube. Where we can see in fallopian tube in this diagram? Yes, here the fallopian part is enlarged. The oviduct or fallopian tubes usually 10 to 12 centimeter long and which have 3 major parts. That is, first one is infundibulum, ampulla, then isthmus. These are the major parts. Where we can see in infundibulum? Here. Infundibulum, then ampulla, then isthmus. These are the major 3 parts. Let us study one by one. Among which is first one? Yes, infundibulum. Infundibulum is the broad and funnel shape. Infundibulum is broad and funnel shape. Their openings here. Their openings which contains many finger-like structures called as fimbriae. Then what are the major function of fimbriae? Fimbriae which contains cilia which beat towards the ostium to direct the egg into the infundibulum. Ostia is the opening of the infundibulum. Ostia or ostium is opening of the infundibulum. So fimbriae bears many cilial structures which beat close to the ovary to receive the egg released from the ovary. Then next we move on to ampulla. Ampulla is a somewhat wider part and long part. It is thin-walled, which is thin-walled. Where is ampulla? Here. Then isthmus, narrow part, very short, and ampulla are thin-walled, whereas isthmus is thick-walled. You have to remember this. So where is isthmus? Here. This is the isthmus. What they are doing? The isthmus which joins infundibulum, ampulla to uterus wall. So these are the major 3 parts in the fallopian tube or oviduct. So in the oviduct, we can see a ciliated epithelium in the oviduct part, especially in the isthmus region, inner part which contains ciliated epithelium, so which drives the ovum towards the uterus. So means you know already egg is a non-motile. Through the ciliary movements, the egg moves towards the uterus wall due to the movement of the ciliated epithelium which are located inner part of the uterine or oviduct. Next part, in the accessory duct, second part is uterus. So uterus is inverted, pear shaped, usually their shape. It is supported by the ligaments and attached to the pelvic wall. Already we have discussed this point. Uterus have three major parts: funds, body, cervix. So upper part, that is called fundus, middle part is called as body, and lower part is called cervix. Here in this part we can see cervix. These are the major part. This is called fundus. This is called body. This part is called cervix. These are the major three parts of the uterus: upper funds, middle body, terminal or lower one, it is called cervix. These are the major three parts. Then cervix open to the vagina. Where is cervix? Here. Cervix. Where is vagina? Here. So cervix opens to vagina. Then the uterine wall. This uterine wall, which have three major layers. The first one is perimetrium. This is the outermost layer. Perimetrium is the outermost. Next, middle one is myometrium. This is the middle layer, thick layer, and which contains smooth muscles. Next, lower one, endometrium. Here we can see endometrium. So outermost perimetrium, middle one myometrium, and inner one endometrium. Perimetrium is the external, myometrium is the middle, endometrium is the inner. So perimetrium is thin membrane, whereas myometrium is the thick membrane. Inner membrane is the glandular and vascular. Vascular means which contains rich amount of blood supply and blood vessels. So endometrium is the major role. We will be discussed later. So histologically, uterus wall have three layers: perimetrium, myometrium, and endometrium. Then you have to know what are the major functions of uterus actually. The uterus plays multiple role. It is the site of menstruations, implantations, and development of fetus and labor. These are the major role of the uterus. Next, move on to the another clip in the accessory duct part, last part, that is called vagina. Where is located vagina? In between urethra and anus. See in this diagram, this is anus, this is urethra, and here we can see in vagina, the middle one. So it opens exterior between urethra and anus. This is the anus part, this is the urethral part. So you can see in this the urinary bladder, this is you can see rectum. Then the lumen of vagina, inner part of the vagina, is lined by glycogen rich mucous membrane. Glycogen rich mucous membrane. What they are doing actually? They are so sensitive papillae, or we can say they are consisting sensitive papillae. And another important one is Bartholinius glands. Bartholinius glands are very important. They secrete mucus which lubricate the penis during sexual act. So that these are the major function of the Bartholian glands, which secretes mucus which lubricate the penis during sexual act. These are the important concepts in the vaginal part. So, dear students, we will be continue in the next class. You have a nice day. Thank you.